Hello, all you super happy people. Let's see. Okay, start a poll. I'm going to try this again. Okay. Let's see. Which person? Okay, that's good. Okay. Yeah. Oops. Try again. Okay. No. Oh shit. Okay. Start Q&A. Oh. Scenario. Okay. Oh, hey there, Dave. Just okay. Okay. There we are. There. Yeah, some of those other ones I made a mistake, but I won't this time. I won't this time. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, yeah. I was gonna. I was on earlier, but a relative called me, so I had to get off. So then I decided to go back on again. So, yeah. So I decided to go back on the air again and blow some more fan and yeah, yeah, yeah. Just I wonder how I could get rid of this other one here. I don't know. I gotta. Looks like I can't. Can I? Nope. Looks like it's stuck. Oh well. It's stuck. It's stuck. It's stuck. What isn't stuck? Yeah. So yeah, I had a phone call, so I had to get off the thing for a while. So I got off it, and then I decided to go back on and chat for a while, and hopefully get rid of my allergies. I don't know, dust is flying around somewhere, wherever it is. Sometimes you get dust particles flying around for no reason. Yeah, the world is full of dust and dirt flying all over the place. Yeah, yeah. As more humans are on this earth, there's more germs to follow you. Yeah, the germ populations went way up too. That's for sure. Yeah, that is for sure. Yep, that's for sure. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. All right. That's where we are again. Okay. Oh, ouch. Yeah, for Saturday I didn't do too much. Yeah, hopefully I can do things for the future. Yeah, hopefully, hopefully. Yeah, get my computer straightened out so I can see tabs better and see what's see where my photographs are hiding. I think it's in a hidden folder somewhere. I don't know. That's the trouble with these modern computers. You can't go back in time and redo everything. Can't do that anymore like we used to. Make sure you goof up so you go to the shop because that's their favorite thing to do. It looks like. Yeah, that's their favorite thing to do. Yep, definitely. Yep. They just like to do stuff where you just, just like when you buy kettles these days at the at the con- box stores, those kettles last a couple of years and they wear out. It's like my Tefal, I used to cook spaghetti and then in about 2 years it's all chipped up. Yeah, I'll have to use that for probably storing my cooking utensils or something. I'll make use out of it. Maybe I'll put covers in it or something. I don't know. I usually try to make use out of old stuff because you spend. Yeah, the trouble is a lot of my photographs are have disappeared, so I got to find a way to reappear it. So I have to take it to the computer shop, and in the future, I'm going to have to get more money so I can take it to the shop and get my computer back to normal. So I know it's in a hidden folder. I did not delete all the photographs in case I accidentally did. I'm gonna have to get a new copier or something and redo all those photographs, which will probably take about 3 months or better because it takes a long time to redo the photographs step by step. Sometimes, yeah, it's one of those things. When I had the compact Presario, it never made mistakes. That was about the greatest desktop computer I ever owned was a compact Presario. But the trouble was the computers got too modern for it, so I had to get rid of it. Yeah, it lasted over 10 years. Never any problems with it. Easy to clean. You could just pop it right out and clean it. It had two different discs where you can burn stuff really easy. The Hewlett Packard, it's kind of flimsy. But yeah, yeah. What can you do? They just don't. Yeah, that's what it is. Everything's junk. Yeah, everything's junk these days. You're right, my friend. Everything's just nothing but junk. Yep, kettles are junk. You buy food processors, unless you pay $300 for one. Those average ones, what last 2 3 years maybe if you're lucky. Then they wear out and you got to buy it again. Yeah, and a lot of that stuff, unfortunately, it's made in foreign countries, and yeah, then in the foreign countries, those employers tell those people, "Come on, hurry up!" Well, yeah, come on, speed it up. And it's too bad. You know, yeah, years ago they made stuff that lasts forever. Like I said before, if you ever find '60s and '70s box fans in a thrift shop, grab them. I'd grab those things because those are a lot better than those new ones. You know, Yeah, especially those Lasco plastic box fans. I bought one in year 2000. Lasted a year or two. I had to throw it out. It wore out, you know. Yeah, dumb thing just wore out. Yeah, I have an old Holmes Airway fan I bought 20 years ago. I guess that's working all the time. I'm lucky there. I got an old Honeywell fan, which makes a lot of noise. So, yeah, well, I wait till, when I buy stuff, like I say, I wait till it's off season so you can buy a lot of it on clearance. Yeah. Yeah. One thing too, yeah, a lot of people just, yeah, it's just, yeah, sometimes when you buy furniture too, a lot of it's junk these days too, the furniture. And yeah, I had a lot of furniture in Wadena, but when I moved, my brother probably moved limited time. And yeah, yeah, that's true, Yeah, a person's got to do it, perfect timing and then make sure that it lasts a while too. Yeah, like I said, as far as the thrift shop is concerned, I bought this made USA thermometer. It was built in the 60s. It'll always work. So I bought it for only $1. Yeah, yeah, it's better than the modern thermometers, I'll tell you that. Yeah, my parents had something similar to that, but I don't know if it got thrown out or what. And then when I saw it at the thrift shop, I bought it for only $1. And they'll last longer than I'm alive. So, yeah, they'll last longer than I'm alive. Yeah, these modern phones, you pay $350 for this baby. If they can last 4 years, it's a miracle. If those phones last 4 years, it's a miracle. And I got an old 1970s phone my dad got from Northeast Junior High in the early 70s. If I wanted to, of course, I'll have to get different wires. I could plug that in, it'll still work, but I just leave it out. Yeah, nowadays people pay $20, $25 for it on eBay plus shipping. Yeah, they'll pay a lot of money for stuff like that now. Yeah, sometimes they might use those as props in movies or something, They might use those as props and get the phone to start working. Yeah, yeah, get the old phone to work. Yeah. Okay, so far tonight, two males and one female. Cool. Got three people. Cool. That is so cool. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, finally I got around to putting that up right away. Sometimes I forget. It's always nice to know what's what, even if they lie and say they're a different sex than they already are, which is legal these days. If I wanted to, I could change into a big, ugly looking female with big hands and long arms and big muscular legs, but no, I'll stay male, thank you. I'd be an ugly female. If I turned into a female, I'd scare the vicious dogs away too. They go hide. Dogs just like and run away and hide. That's what they do. If I turn into a female, they all run away. So I'll stay male, thanks. I'll stay male, thank you. Yeah, yeah. But people are different these days. They're a lot different than back in the old days. Yeah, things have changed a lot because it's nice to live in DuPont, Minneapolis. people used to call like Hennepin Avenue, they called it the weirdo section. I was like, yeah, that's the weirdo section, Hennepin Avenue. They call it the weirdos, the avenue of the weirdos. Yeah, that's what they used to call it. Oh yeah, most of those old timers wouldn't go down there, but sometimes some of the younger people would go down there and yell out the window saying, "Hey, you F's," because in case I say that word, the YouTube will kick me out. So, something to do with same something with same sex or whatever. Yeah, I have to say it that way because YouTube will kick me out. So, got to be careful these days with YouTube, with us independents. If I was Paramount Pictures or something, I could say what I want, but I'm not Paramount Pictures, so I'm not MGM, I'm not Fox, I'm not any of those big corporations. So us little channels, we gotta be good people. We gotta be good. Yes, we do. Yeah, we gotta be cool people. Yeah, we gotta be cool people. We gotta be cool. Yeah, we're gonna be cool, man. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah. All right. You know? Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, I did watch some Bellator mixed martial arts for fun. They didn't have any females on the card, which is too bad. You know. Yeah, because I wanted to put some females on the card. I want to look at the women, man. Because some of those lady fighters are very attractive. Even though their faces, you could tell their noses all dented, but that's all right. Yeah, to me, they look more attractive than a lot of the ring girls, in my opinion. Yeah, to me, they're more attractive than the ring girls. Yeah, oh yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, yeah. Did you hear the latest? Did you know? Couple years? Yeah. I don't know, but they're tough though. Anybody with cauliflower ears are tough. Yeah, they're tough. They did a lot of holds on them and know how to escape holds and know how to fight. Yeah. Oh yes. Yeah. 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 Oh, did you hear? What was it? UFC paid, was it over six? Oh God. I'll take a look. Let's see. Let's see. How much did WWE sell for? $9.3 billion. Someone paid $9.3 billion to Vince McMahon. What a waste of money. The WWE, $9.3 billion. Crazy. Why would anybody pay that? Yeah, God. Vince McMahon is the smartest man in history. Oh yeah, yeah it is. Yep, 50-50, unless they're males pretending to be females. Who knows? That's all right. Fans are fans to me. Fans are fans. Yeah. As long as they leave the kids alone, as long as they leave the teenagers alone, as long as they leave the animals alone. And if they do the wrong animal will take care of them. Well, I've seen YouTube videos where these horses they're so sexually charged that they were doing it to human beings. I seen that. That's weird. Sometimes I think it was like horses or something like that, or bulls or whatever. They got so charged up they did it to human beings. Yeah, isn't that weird? And sometimes I watch nature shows. Um, Male lions will get down. A male lion will get down on another male lion. I've seen that. To bond together. It was weird. I saw that on Malamala Game Reserve. Yeah, I thought, wow, lions. Yeah, yeah. Some weird animals. Those lions. A lot of weird humans too. Yeah, humans are more weird than lions because lions are naturally weird. Humans, a lot of them are just weird, weird. Yeah, yeah, a lot of. Yeah. Not that much there, my friend. Yeah, not much. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's it. Get that guy you got on Twitter. Make sure is. I know a lot of ladies would be wanting that guy. I'll tell you that. I was never that good looking. Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, yeah, I seen that. Wow. Yeah, wow. It's just yeah, your drawings are outstanding too, Mako. I'll tell you. Yeah, I wish I could draw that good. Yeah, I mean, I've seen artists charge a bunch of money for artists that are as bad as me. You're welcome. Yeah, yeah, I tell you. Yeah. Anyway, oh, I don't know. Shoot, just looking forward to a different vehicle because I want to do traveling videos again. I want to travel and do auto shows and go to. I want to hopefully someday go to the Laura Ingalls Wilder Festival in DeSmet, South Dakota. That'd be fun because that's the better one than well, the Walnut Grove. I'd go there too, but because the real Little House in the Prairie is interesting. Yeah, forgot I lost the books. The church bells are ringing. I'll say, doo, 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 doo. Ha ha, yeah, all right, yeah, yeah, yeah. Wow, yeah. I'm just, yeah. Oh boy, yeah. That was a little brother's zebra one. I use that for my car key collection. Little brother Kenny. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's your little brother. So make sure you didn't lose any keys today. I don't think so. Hope not. Let's see, I got this car key, that car key, um, keys. Yeah, I think I got everything. Yeah, at least I hope so. Yeah, at least I hope so. Yeah, the old zebra. Yeah, yeah, the old zebra. Yeah, that was my brother's. Yeah, they bought it for him in his group home before he died. Yeah, yeah, it was. Yeah, he was just. When I was doing an interview with you, Mako, to be honest with you, you're so well educated. I didn't understand a lot of the words you said. My brain isn't half as smart as you. I'm just in there, huh, huh, huh. And I wasn't high neither. I was sober all the way through, honest. I wasn't high on anything. It was just so weird. I'm just thinking, huh? Yeah, yeah. I hope you do more interviews with people in the future, Mako. You know, I hope you do more with other people. I'll listen to that for sure. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So all my wild horse fans. Yeah. So all my wild horse fans. Yeah, Dave. She got the Keno corner. He has like 193,000 subscribers. I'm sitting there. Wow. Yeah, there'll be there'll be more out there, and I got to start looking too. Look for others. It's not easy. Not easy when we're small channels. Yeah, not easy. Yeah, yeah, that's true. But but for him, see, like I say, I'm like down here. Kretzy's here. Let's see, Baggy here. Um, Keno Corner here. Uh, yeah, he has other people that are a lot higher. I'm at the bottom, but I'm happy. I'm happy at the bottom because when I was in another organization before, I was second to the top. I'm not supposed to talk about the other organization because that guy did slam videos on me for 5 hours. He was mad at me. He hates me. He hates me so bad that he did a 3.5 hour video of me being grinded in a grinder or whatever. There's a horse in a grinder, horse whatever in his fantasy world. Yeah. Oh well. Oh well. And the funny thing is, yeah. Well, that's not up to me, Dave. I can't. You can't see. I'll tell you, Dave. You can't push people around. I can't push them around because I'm a small channel. You see, he's up here. I'm down here. You know, and he already told me not to ride coattails. See, all those things I've created, my characters, they're all me. I created those. Like I said, I created Camden McKellen and Pastor Mitch Victory. And oh yeah, I gotta do a poll on that too sometime. Yeah, I'm gonna have one of my 2 or 3 characters do a live one. Maybe I'll do that female impersonator, Modi excrement excretia. Who knows? Maybe I'll do that one. But I'll have to do a poll on that one. All of the 5 characters doing the show. Got a phone call? I hope it's that nice man that you have up there. Is that your boyfriend or something? Sure is. Oh wow. Yeah, where I come from, ladies. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Thank you for stopping by. It is cool. Yeah, it's Dave. You ought to be on Twitter. You should see him. Yeah, maybe you can interview him. There's an idea. There's an idea. He'll, yeah, yeah. Keep those ladies away from him. You'll have to punch him for him because I'm sure he doesn't hit ladies, and I don't. I'm old fashioned. We're old fashioned people. you know. I know I'm not going to change my sex to do that. Forget that. Not me. You know, not me. Me, if I did, females still beat me up. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I just look forward to seeing. See, I just hope her boyfriend gets an interview. That'd be so cool. Yeah. Should see him, Dave. I tell you, Dave, he looks like a professional model. I mean, wow. I mean, God, where I play. I mean, if he back in the old days where I came from, if he would have interviewed for, say a store models or something like say a high paid mannequin, he'd be hired in the stores where I came from. He'd be hired at Sears and Powers and all those stores. He'd definitely be hired. He'd be even be, if he could be a mannequin like this for hours to stand like that. He'd be hired. He'd make the money. Oh God. Oh, he'd make money. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, nowadays, now almost everybody thinks they're a model now. Almost everybody thinks they're a model. Yeah. 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 I just let's see. Nobody lose my keys, did I? I don't think so. Let's see. I got my car keys. Got the house keys. Yeah. I don't think I lost them. No. I don't think so. I don't think so. Not as I know of. Not as I know of. Hopefully it just fell off. I hope. I hope. I hope. I hope. I hope. I hope. I don't want to. No. Okay. Yeah. 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 So it's so much fun tonight. Yeah. I just. Yeah. I just hope. Yeah, Dave. I hope she gets it. I hope she interviews her boyfriend sometime. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. God. Yeah. He'll get he'll get way more views than me. I'll tell you that. I don't care what age I'm in. Yeah. Go back to my 20s. I'll tell you. You get a lot of lady interviews. I'll tell you that. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's see. Hmm. Yeah, it's just, yeah. Let's see now. I just lost my train of thought. Yeah, I'm still on and don't know what I'm talking about. Oh boy. Let's see. Let me see here. Ho hum, ho he, ho ha. Ooh, ho how. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. I'm just one of yeah, yeah. It's true. Yeah, yeah. I just oh boy. Yeah. Ooh, still trying to breathe. Sometimes I do that. It's just so weird. I just do that weird noises and stuff. People think it's weird, but I can't help it. Just air. I'm just full of excess air. Yeah, yeah, and I got a fan blowing on me. Yeah, huh. Yeah. I hope Mako does more interviews. Yeah, yeah, I got to get that air out. That's for sure. Yeah, yeah. I think if Mako gets more interviews, she'll really succeed. Yeah, yeah. I know she's had bad luck getting subscribers. I noticed, but I think if she gets more interviews with other people, I think the subscribers will kick up a little bit. Yeah, it's not easy. Yeah, I've noticed that when I saw our algorithms, your subscribers came up kind of slow because I think her regular people go on and watch her show, but new subscribers like don't go in. It's just sometimes it happens like that. And a guy like me, I'll get some here and there. I get them slowly, but if I can get some town videos going, I hope maybe I'll get a town or two here and there close by. But yeah, yeah, I didn't do that good though. Because I'm not as well educated than she is. She's more of an educated channel, and I'm more of a silly guy. I'm more of a silly guy. Thinking of doing voice imitations and stuff like that, and yeah, into things. Hmm, ooh, yeah, my snapping ankle tonight. Yeah, my snapping ankle. Yeah, 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 yeah. She is an outstanding artist too. And she's better. She's better than a lot of those artists out there that claim they're artists, and then they charge like $200-300 for their paintings that just look terrible. Sometimes they'll do sculpture stuff, and you're sitting there thinking, "What is that?" Just like a mess. Sometimes in museums, you see this art that just looks like a mess. Looks like a fire hydrant with a stick put together, and you know some weird stuff. Yeah, 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 some weird stuff for artists these days. It's like for the Martin Luther King thing. They just had like two people hugging each other. It was just so weird. Why don't they have Martin Luther King and somebody else give a hug? I mean, that'd be a lot better, or something like that, you know. And they have the St. Urho statue in Menominee, Minnesota. That particular statue is supposed to be like a grasshopper on a fork. It looks like some poo on a stick. That's what it looks like for the St. Urho statue in Menominee, Minnesota. And there's this guy named Ristonen one time. He climbed the statue, and part of that fell right off. I'm not sure if they charged the money for the statue. I hope not. But if they did, they probably charged them thousands of dollars for our lousy statue. you know, and yeah, sometimes, you know, and sometimes like in Minnesota, they have murals, for towns. I prefer they don't put any murals on at all. I think it kind of cheapens the town. Wadena, they just have so many mural paintings on the bricks and stuff. It makes the town look cheap. Yeah, it's what it looks like. If you see the St. Urho statue, it looks like a poo on a stick, in my opinion. Yeah, looks like poo on a stick. Yeah, yeah, that's for sure. And as far as Managa is concerned, let's see. Managa used to claim they're the finest sand beach in Minnesota, which is false because Detroit Lakes Beach is much better. And so is Lake of the Isles and Lake Calhoun in Minneapolis, you know. Yeah, we don't have a lot of beaches like in Minnesota compared to the west and east coast, and I'm sure in your state of Texas too, you have more beaches. I'm sure in certain areas, of course, and certain lakes have beaches too, since Texas is like much bigger. I know Minnesota is a land of 10,000 lakes, but most of our lakes don't have beaches. They're like small lakes. They're like ponds. They'll call it a lake, like Horseshoe Lake in Browerville. That lake looks like a pond. They call it a lake. They got Twin Lakes, it's much bigger. They got Mille Lacs Lake, that's big. Lake Superior is very big. Yeah, you don't want to fall in Lake Superior. Yeah, and they got Lake of the Woods way up in the northern half of Minnesota. Yeah, and the Mississippi River, you don't have beaches there because the river is very polluted, especially Minneapolis. Yeah, they used to make jokes about the Mississippi River. Don't swim, or even don't go in the Mississippi. And they say the people of Minneapolis, they're crazy because they um, they say when you drink the water, it makes you crazy. That's what they say. It's in the water. That's why so many people in Minneapolis are crazy. A lot of crime in that city, Minneapolis, St. Paul. And our law enforcement, they're known to get mad. Yeah, they get mad at the criminals and they go to town. Oh yeah. Yeah, with the cameras on, it don't matter too much anymore. People are sensitized to cameras nowadays, so it's in camera, it's in camera. I mean, who cares? Everybody goes on camera. Everybody does. I mean, I do. Who cares? Yeah, who cares? Yeah, it's different. It's different from way back. It's much different. Yeah. God, I just remembered years ago. Too bad I didn't have a VCR because one time when I was watching the news, I saw it was on West Broadway. I saw some big guy. Saw him grab the lady's real fat rear end, with his hands. It had that right on the news. I thought to myself, dang, I forgot to turn on my VCR. Yeah, I saw that before. Yeah, it's so weird. It's so weird. Yeah, so weird. Mhm. Yeah, so weird. Yeah, I never seen such weird stuff in my life. Yeah. Oh boy, I lost my thought. Oh yeah, I used to, but yeah, sometimes you used to see stuff like that. Yeah, and sometimes for the satellite dish, in the old days when I was in Monaga, you could turn the knob. Say if you didn't like the football announcers, right? You could turn the knob and you can like hear all cheering and stuff like that. Boy, that would have been cool, if I would have taped that and stuff. See if, for example, see in the late 80s, see if two good teams like the San Francisco 49ers played against the New York Giants, the fans would just cheer real loud for those games, you know, or for the baseball World Series. Oh, yeah, the Betamax. So, yeah. But you can't turn it for the crowds anymore, though, because, yeah, they got rid of that. Oh, yeah. Satellite dishes are useless because back in the old days of satellite dish, you could pick up stuff people used to say off camera, you know. Yeah, hopefully I can redo that stuff so I can get all my film stuff back because I can get WCW wrestling where they have it on pause and it's quiet. Yeah, just have the fans. That's weird. Yeah, it's just so weird. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nowadays, I still laugh. Vince McMahon sold his WWE wrestling for $9.3 billion. He sure found a sucker. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. So did I. So did my father. Yeah, a real big satellite dish in the front yard. You had to turn that hand crank. Yeah, I used to have a neighbor named the Fairbanks. You go outside, you hand crank it. You'd be in the living room. There'd be like Aaron or Shannon out by the window. Okay, turn a little more to the right. Okay, got it. That was just so weird. Always had me turn and crank it outside for some reason. I think they like me to do it. They like me to do stuff like that, you know. I don't know why. Yeah. Yeah, it used to be a nice area in Monaga out in back, but then they built a chipper plant. They built, yeah, that's the way it was. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they built the chipper plant and they built that auto thing, you know. See, we have a video of Monaga, what my mother did in the early 90s, where it was like all woods before. But now they have the chipper plant, the auto salvage place. Yeah, then they have some of that swamp from out back. They drained some of that swampy area where they had frogs and stuff. They drained some of that, you know. Yeah, yeah. It's not exactly a swamp. It's like water and land and stuff. They like water running. They kind of filled that up with dirt, you know. They do that. They've done that in a lot of places. As I'm growing up, you know, as the population gets bigger, you know, and people want to expand and all that good stuff. And yeah, yeah, and as the saying goes, we love nature. We don't want to dig oil on our land unless it's us. And oil companies offer a lot of money to dig oil on your land. And if it's a big check, 99% of the people are going to say yes and get out of there. Okay, I'll take my money and leave. Yeah, that's how it works. Yeah, that's how it works. Yeah, especially you go to western North Dakota, see all those oil wells. Yeah, I've seen so many oil wells in my life, tons of them. Yeah, houses got so expensive, you could make a killing in Williston, North Dakota at the time when oil was really at its peak and running. But as time goes by, when the oil production slows down, yeah. But yeah, whenever oil completely stops or not, I don't know. I'm sure it won't in our lifetimes, but yeah, they'll have to, if they want to make other stuff besides oil and gas for vehicles, they'll have to make other things with other things, which won't be easy to do. Won't be easy. Yeah, I know. I've heard they make stuff out of recycled clothing. I've heard of that and recycled material in the ocean. But yeah, yeah, it's yeah. Whew. Yeah, I tell you. Well, so far we get 6 people, 4 males and 2 females. That's cool. Yeah, I like that survey thing. Yeah, I think I should put that up there for now on. Yeah, I like that. Uh, Yeah, yeah, I should put that up there for now on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, as I said, what's my favorite fruit? Let's see, I like apples, bananas, and strawberries, and blueberries, but strawberries and blueberries are usually very expensive. So I stick with the apples and bananas, a little cheaper. Yeah, then I have to somehow get a good blender. Well, I think I got a blender one of my totes in Brainerd. I'll have to get a vehicle with a trailer hitch so I can transfer that stuff somehow. And yeah, that's all I have to do. And then I can buy some furniture and bring it in my place. Extra good furniture. That's, that's the crappy stuff I got now. Yeah. Oh boy. Mm, yeah. Yeah. Whew. I'm just getting tired. Yeah. I'm just getting tired tonight. Yeah. I'm getting tired tonight. I'm getting tired. Let's see how long I can last. Uh, yeah, it has been a very long week. Yeah, it's like every weekend's like mostly the same. Most people do the same old routines. Some people just sit on a park bench and just talk about stuff, or some gossip about other people, where they go, what they do. To me, that's too boring to do. So, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just weird how things have changed so much. I mean, nowadays those new vehicles they get like 700-800 horsepower now, where I used to think 425 to 450, 60 horsepower would always be the max, but now you have vehicles 700-800 horsepower with a lot more torque. But how long? Excuse me. But how long those vehicles are going to last? Who knows? Yeah, who knows? Yeah, you don't know. Because I mean, with all that batteries and lithium, you know, they're gonna have to dig through the mountains, and there's so much lithium on Earth. Unless if they can get lithium out of Mars or something, I don't know. But if they have land for sale on Mars, I want to buy some land on Mars. Yeah, because I want to own Mars, some of it anyway. It's possible, so they can dig some minerals and bring it back to Earth. Because I think that's what they're going to do in the future, in my opinion. I could be wrong. I think they'll dig minerals in Mars and bring it back on Earth. Yeah, just think of all those untapped minerals on Mars. Yeah, Mars is a much bigger planet. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just think of all those. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah. That'd be an idea, but I don't know if they'll ever do that or not. It'd be years from now, of course, but I think in time, I think they're going to dig up minerals in Mars because there's only so much minerals on Earth, though. There's lots of people. And remember, the country of China is going back to the two family policy, and India has over a billion people now, India has over a billion. Yeah, India doesn't have the one or two child policy. India still has the multi child policy. Yeah. And India has a lot more starvation, than China, you know, because you see, China trades food with Russia, and I don't think India technically does, like China, because China is more friends with Russia. As I see it, because China and Russia are close. Russia's got the land to grow the food, and China's a bigger country, but in India, I don't. Well, for me, I wouldn't tell India what to do, but I'm not sure if the Indian government would do that or not. because India, remember, is a very religious country. You know, they're very religious. And yeah, and you got some of those religious groups that will start a revolt or something, you know, because they're very, very strong religious people. You got to be careful because remember in the 70s, the female leader, her name I think was Indira Gandhi, she got her life zapped by one of her own bodyguards. So I think she must have made one of the religious people angry or something. Probably one of her bodyguards snuck through the security and then did what they had felt they had to do, you know. Yeah, of course, there's no worries about that in the United States because, like, if a person wants to protect the president, for example, you'd have to go through so much it isn't funny. And me, they tell me, get out of here, goodbye. Yeah, you know, they tell me, get out of here, goodbye. Huh? Yeah. Well, like I say, I don't, it's a good question on that. But if they don't do something in India, there's going to be a mass starvation. It already is there, but it's going to be worse, like many other countries on earth. And China, as you and I know, they're going to buy those Russian food because they have a lot of money to buy it. They have lots of money, and food is very expensive. Food is worth more to the human race than petroleum. Food is worth more to the human race than petroleum. It is. A lot of people may not think so, but it is. Yeah. In Russia, they can grow a lot of organic food because remember, Russia has the world's biggest land. So, in Russia and China, they're allies. They're very strong allies. So they're going to work together in a lot of ways. I think the United States, when they had their chance in the 90s, I thought they should have got together strong with Russia. Because I think the United States and Russia trading together, that would have been super. But for some odd reason, didn't come to fruition. So Russia and China are trading. Eh, yeah, because you want to trade with a country with large land, but it doesn't happen anymore now. Eh, yeah, it doesn't happen anymore. Yeah, Russia used to buy a lot more United States food, but they don't really anymore because they don't need to. Yeah, yeah, I wouldn't listen to that guy. Yeah, yeah, he's lucky his relatives that own oil wells and stuff, and oh, yeah, dumbbell sure goes off the deep end. I mean, look at him. I mean, he has everything handed on a silver platter, you know, and then he goes bonkers. You know, he had everything handed on a silver platter. God, with all that money he got from his family, you could say like, "Hey, Dad, can I have a Corvette?" Sure, son, get a Corvette for him. Hey, Dad, can I have a house? Sure, buy a house for him. Hey, Dad, can I have furniture? Furniture for son. Hey, Dad, I like some plane tickets. I want to fly to Innsbruck, Austria. Okay, yeah. Hey, it's just like a lot of those kids of celebrities that love to go clubbing. They just go to clubs all the time and get drunk, you know, and that's it. For some celebrities, for example, they just pay their kids money to stay away from them. Yeah, it's pretty weird. I have read reports that Mick Jagger pays a kid is one of his kids money to stay away from him. That's what I read. It could be false, I know, but yeah, It's weird. Yeah. But there's one guy, I don't know if you ever heard him sing before. Charles Manson was actually an excellent singer. Yeah. But Manson wanted to do everything his own way, though. He wouldn't been in the top 100, probably, no. But if Manson would have, like, kept his, yeah, if Manson would have kept his mouth shut, and asked gigs around, he could have went to places and draw a lot of people. He would have made a lot of money. But of course, a lot of his songs were depressing and stuff. And Manson, now I know it's too bad about his childhood. I understand that. He had a bad childhood, but so did a lot of people. So people had as bad a childhood or worse than him, and they turned out just fine. I mean, he knew right from wrong. But anyway, yeah, he sings excellently, especially that one song, Look at Your Game Girl. Yeah. Even Neil Young and Dennis Wilson were good friends. I mean, Dennis Wilson actually hung around with him. Neil Young kind of talked to him, but he stayed away from him. Yeah. Yeah, and he co-wrote one song with the Beach Boys. Beach Boys paid him some money once, and that was it. Yeah. I guess Manson got mad and thought, hey, I need more money, and yeah, yeah, that guy was something else. Yeah, he was something else. Yeah, what I've read in books, yeah, he's a cuckoo, man. He's a total cuckoo. Yep. Could have made a lot of money in music. I mean, not in the top 100 or anything in hits, but he could have made money in music. Yeah. But look at Lynette Squeaky Fromm, one of his followers. In the 1950s, she was like one of the singers on the Lawrence Welk show. Lynette Squeaky Fromm. Imagine that. The Squeaky Fromm took her life and threw it away for nothing. Yeah, so weird. There's another guy. What was his name? I think it was Bruce Davis or what's his name? He was like an actor in minor TV. Yeah, hung around Manson, threw his life away. What a bunch of idiots. Just took their lives and threw it away. I don't understand. I don't understand. And sometimes people just don't use their brains. Oh, don't use their brains. Yeah, it's just so weird. How? Yeah. Let's see. How long should I be on? Let's see. I'll try to stretch it probably 12 minutes or something. I'll do my best. If I sound too incoherent or too sleepy, then I probably will go. Yeah, I probably will go. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so I understand is why do people on social media totally go bonkers? You know, I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand. Yeah. Oh. See if I can hang on for 10 more minutes. I'll do my best. I'll do my best. Yeah, so far it's been a strange year this year, especially those, especially an ex-friend bringing a bunch of people trying to kill my YouTube channel, and it failed. Yep, I told on about 6 of them. I'll never forget that. I didn't know I know how to tell on people, but I do. Yep, I bet they were surprised, all right. Yep, as that goes by, get new and better friends. Yep, get new and better friends. Ooh, yeah, yeah, man. Little bit. Or maybe I could. Maybe I should go now. Yeah. Ready to go, Dave? If you're ready, I'm ready. You ready to go? If you're ready, I am. I'm kind of getting too tired. Yeah, you know, I think I will go. Sorry about the cut the time short. So, well, Dave, thank you for being on. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll get some sometime in the future.